I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
CBS The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers revealed that Hope and Thomas are still collaborating on work, despite the controversy about their private lives. Currently, because of the competition for Douglas, Thomas and Hope are both arguing fiercely. Both of them don't want to let the others have custody. Hope is now applying for custody of Douglas no matter how difficult it is. She'll try. But even so, on work, they must be as serious and thorough as possible. Thomas is a top fashion designer, and Forrester, while Hope is a talented model, the two of them signed a contract a long time ago. Hope and Thomas are going to have a fashion show, and now they've been preparing for the show for several months. No matter how stressful it is, they have to do the best job they can. Although Thomas is evil, there's no denying his talent and popularity in the fashion field. Even Hope, despite hating Thomas, didn't mention the other party's business, so the two of them will probably finish this fashion show the best they can. Will this show go well? Will there be any problems, and how will the relationship between Thomas and Hope continue? What will happen? Meanwhile, it looks like there will be an unexpected character appearing at Thomas's show. Surely this fashion show will have many famous guests attending, and VIP guests are invited to watch. It can be said that this show is extremely large and majestic. Converging many famous guests and journalists are also very interested. Hope was also a little nervous seeing the scale of the show, but she will confidently shine when she had a long time to prepare. Just as Hope strode in confidently, she saw Hope's ex-boyfriend in Italy appearing at the show as a VIP. Returning, Hope lived in Italy for a few years before returning to LA in 2018. And after she returned to LA, she also broke up with that boyfriend. This time appearing suddenly made Hope extremely awkward. She didn't seem happy to see him appear, and what happened between Hope and her ex-boyfriend? What kind of time did the two of them have while in love in Italy? For what purpose did he appear at the fashion show? Did this put Hope under stress? However, perhaps there was a bad time between Hope and her ex-boyfriend, so she didn't want to meet him in the current situation. The ex-boyfriend made Hope's life in Italy unhappy and haunting. Hope had a hard time getting rid of him and going back to LA. At first, Hope's plan to go to Italy was joyful and full of happiness, but the meeting and falling in love with her ex-boyfriend makes her life fall into abyss. Meeting her ex-boyfriend again reminds her of the bad memories of being with that boyfriend, who was abusive and always wanted to torture her. He sees Hope as nothing more than a toy. When you like love and care, and when he is in a little state of anger, he would pull her out and beat her severely. Hope was almost desperate and attempted suicide when she couldn't get rid of him. Fortunately, after many things happened, Hope returned to LA. Since then, her life has gotten better and forgotten about her ex-boyfriend. But the fear of the ex-boyfriend's name appeared here. Is it still targeting Hope? Was he trying to make Hope nervous and scared? Does her ex-boyfriend's name pose any danger to Hope? Besides, Thomas was standing below to observe the models performing on the floor. He didn't want any mistakes that wouldn't happen today. Everything has to be very careful and perfect. And as soon as Thomas saw Hope's confused expression, he became extremely worried. Thomas also wasn't understanding what was happening to Hope's spirit. Thomas knows well that at work, Hope was extremely professional. She never lets an incident happen on her catwalk. This was the first time Thomas had seen Hope so bewildered. So he was very impatient. Thomas certainly didn't want to show this ruin because of Hope's alone. I wonder if Hope can complete the show completely. Can Thomas remind Hope to get the spirits up? The show won't be disrupted by Hope when she's getting so awkward. Can Thomas's fashion show be a success? How will things turn out?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.